Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like what you see. Hey guys, how are y'all? Hope everybody's doing good. Staying safe and clean out there in the COVID country. This is going to be a touchy subject. A lot of you might or might not agree with, but here we go. Why my daughter, and sons for that matter, are not going to date. So here we go. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like what you see. I hope to share some of my thoughts with you, and hopefully you get some wisdom from this. I want to share with you why my daughter won't date. This isn't going to be for everyone, and you're probably like, what? It's kind of going against the current. But I just don't feel like this current is going in the right direction. But we can change that. We can. Because now we have the opportunity to raise individuals who will be so thankful in the long run. Might sound crazy right now, but it won't be. All of us, we all want better for our kids. I want better for my children. I know you do too. And then so on and so forth for the future generations. We want them to succeed and have a better life, one that's better than we've had. I know for me and my wife, I can't tell you how my heart suffered in the 90s and how hers did too in the early 2000s. You know, a broken heart, time and time again, just because we give ourselves to one person fully. We just met him in a day. Oh man, you're the one. And we're going to do this with our sons as well. And we're going to choose to have friends. We're going to choose to go have fun in groups when we get to the age where we can go out. But we're not going to have specific boyfriends and girlfriends. But we're going to lead our children in the direction of having many friends, teaching them what a romantic relationship is, and let them ask the hard questions and guide them. So some people might say, well, when you say don't date, this is going to produce rebellion, and that could be a good argument. However, the reason that it's not going to is because we're going to take the time and the perspective to feed them what they need. You see, when we go through rebellion, we're rebelling because there's something that we need or want, whether we know what it is or not, that we're not being fulfilled. It's not being provided. And so we have to make the extra effort when we do something like this and fill that void. And that's where the dating comes in with the parents, where love comes in, communication, all of these things together. And then of course, I think that we need to also say, you have to give them everything they need emotionally, physically, and spiritually. So we're going to church, we're in youth group, we're in sports, we're in school, we have time with family. We sit down once a week, Sunday nights, and have our family movie night. And we do the same thing every Sunday. It's great. I think with all of these things coupled together, the rebellion isn't going to be there. Of course, that could not always be the case. There's always going to be the exception to the rule. But with prayer and a lot of love and tenderness, we hope to raise our kids in such a way that they're getting everything they need. You know, I say we won't date. Of course, that's other people, because part of this is dad's going to knock on the door one day and date his daughter. we've all heard of daddy-daughter dates, and I think that is tremendous in raising a young lady to know what a gentleman with class looks like. And so it is so imperative that us men take our little girls out and show them exactly what that looks like. From answering the door and bringing flowers, to opening the doors, the car doors, the conversation and leading that in the right direction. Also, paying for everything. Obviously, we want someone that's able to provide. And that's what dads do and husbands do. They protect and they provide. And so these are the things that we need to take time to show our daughters so that they know what it looks like. So when they go off to college or to some training or to the workforce, when they leave the home, they go and find like-minded men who are like their dads because they saw how it was. And this takes time. So we know going through the years and dating our kiddos that as they get older, the conversation will mature as well. So it's very important to continue this dating with your kids in order for them to get the full package. Obviously, when they're in high school, junior and senior year, and they're getting ready to go off to college, this is the time that I believe is the right time to start courting for marriage. That's what dating is all about. That's why it doesn't make sense for us to date when we're in elementary, junior, high school, and even high school, because we're not ready to get married. We're not ready to start putting that into our mind and start thinking about something so significant, someone we're going to spend more time with, and obviously multiple. So dads, let's take our daughters out and teach them the way that they should go. Let's show them the men that they are attracted to. And moms, let's do the same thing for your boys. Let's raise them upright and show them the young ladies that they ought to date when they grow up and they move off to college. And they're looking finally for that romantic relationship the right way so that they can share their first everything with one special person. What a story that would be. So, learning to say no thank you to the broken system, allowing them to have time to mature, pouring into the right institutions that will allow them to be success stories. With a lot of love, patience, and prayer, we can redefine the dating scene for these guys right here. Oh! So, if you liked what you hear, guys, and you have any comments, please, I'd love to hear your side, and we can continue this on and maybe even have a round two. Please share with me, how are you going to raise and date with your kids? We'd love to know. Please like and subscribe. If you did like what you saw, we'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much. Bye, guys. You say bye?
Bye.
We're going to learn to be